All right. So what's going on here? Arkwarden, Zeus. I wonder if we're going to see anyone use Cap. I wonder what's going to happen. Two Bishop players. They might struggle here.
Self is under attack.
Already seeing some crazy mistakes from this MF guy. Dane. Oh. Imagine playing like this. I'm kidding. Butcher with early axe upgrade. Care for IB. Like Goblin. Oh, axe. Oh. Good go, warrior. I'm surprised in none of the games. Yes, it will be the same time every Sunday, Mr. John. I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone play 9 Sins. I would very, very, very likely have played 9 Sins in a game if I was queuing in here. You saw me play it earlier. Crazy strong. Also surprised we haven't seen anyone go demons. But it's also two builds that I think are really, really strong right now. Zigzag we've seen, Faces we've seen, Marcy we've seen. We've seen, what's it called? Like undead harpies as well. No Forik here either. No one likes spider legs. I mean, you can't move on this week. But you can still play. Like, I don't think point-wise it's possible. This is a very good start for IRB. We will see if he goes where he could, where I would go with this. Next weekend it is Saturday. Thank you, Peter. That is correct. As someone who is not good at anything, next week it's Saturday. Because I think it's hella strong, X-Men, and because I think people suck at playing against it here. It is one of the boards people deal with the worst for some reason. Check tier 2s. Okay. God. Vanguard. Dex. Cap for Classico. Okay, so we know what he's gonna do. Dominator. Okay. Princess Knife. Vanguard. And Telescope. I feel like Classico is going to be very, very, very strong this lobby. None of these boards look like they are going to like super pop off. Maybe IB's board will. IB's board looks pretty good. Like you have the early mech, have the early Tusk, have the early Mirana. I would pre-level here. I don't know if IB will do that, but this is a very, very, very good look for sure. It's probably good, or like fine good, Arthur. Nice. I would say I would prefer if you typed in English so that I know what you're saying. I mean, we're going to be chilling these first couple rounds. There's not too much to say. Doesn't look like anyone is really win streaking. 9 Sins is quite strong, yes. Annoyingly strong. IB levels did not pre-level, but okay. Dracula with the early Lycan 2-star. That is weird. Just write in English, or I will just time you out. It is that simple. Priests earlier, very nice. Also, I've said it now, so don't try to push me. I will just time you out. I think they crit regardless, if I remember correctly. I don't think they need the Sin synergy. I actually don't know if they do. You can check on Dracula's board. I think they just crit, right? Or don't they? It's their ability. No, it's their... Actually a good question, because they don't have the Sin thing. I don't know. Maybe if he signs up and shows up. Good units for Butcher. EA's ability is dodge and crit. Dodge and crit. Evasion and crit. Alright, round 10. This is where we will see what actually happens this game. Round 10, always maybe the most exciting thing when we are watching a tournament. Or like it's... The most exciting might also be a weird phrasing, but it's where we see where the tournament is going to go and what's going to be happening. We don't know so far. We do not know so far. So let us see what will drop. We can see the legendary pool. Not too much. So relics here obviously really, really important. Okay, so Rang got a good relic, it looks like. Asico playing for wins with his cap. Orchid, low game could be late. Die. Marcy, maybe? These are very good Marcy items. Very, very good Marcy items. IB, some kind of play for strength as well. Warrior ban for bilge. And elementals, maybe? Butcher late. Orchid late. And Dracula, whatever he wants to do, he can probably do this game. So we did see Dracula in the other tournament play too much into lineups that were hard countered. So hopefully we see him play a little differently this time around. He went Knights reroll and he went Nine Warriors. Both, yeah, get run over by certain lineups. No, Envy did not sign up for this. I don't know if he's not interested in it or what it is. I mean, there are also other rounds. Maybe he just wants to go another round rather than this one. Okay, Shadowfiend 2, that should be good. Yep. Right, looks like it's neither Mango nor Rapture. I didn't think it was. IB with Weaponsmith. Skuro for Dracula. Ember Spirit drop for Psy. Maybe going for another Panda game. And Rang with that's very nice. Priest into Rapture. Best. Great feeling. Great feeling. With the blink. Yep, very, very good position for Rang. Uses this regardless. Doesn't really matter if you blink here. You always lose to this. I mean, we're just chilling. I'm sorry I'm not saying so much, but we don't have so much direction right now. IB, same as last game from Rang, he needs to play for some kind of pressure with Weaponsmith and try to scale with that. Dracula, I like this strong board with humans and Kideskuro. This is pretty good. He will be really strong on the early 20s. Scythe, hoping for Panda drops. Maybe going Marcy. You do need to find some kind of direction here to play with. You do not have as much time as you want necessarily. Bilge banned and then is not rolling. Interesting. Butcher with Mango, easy game. Classico, we do not know, but doing something. Corkid with Mango, also fairly easy game. And Rang with Rapture. So there's not too much to say about this and this. They're just trying to scale into the late game, which is a good choice. Yep, Butcher Eco is good here. And he's pretty greedy. I like this. He's only playing Orcs with the Brew in case he gets a Gen Disruptor or Warlock drop. I like this. This is like a good optimization. You could play like the Doom if you were like wanted to maybe get a Quapper Sven drop if you were really lucky. But this is like trying to optimize the Panda chance. I really like this. Very good when people do this shit. And also he has good upgrades like Dog upgrade, Beastmaster upgrades. Very, very nice. No, he needs to be in the pool. Oh. We've all tried it, Sive. We have all been there. When we pick March and March just hard griefs us. Game is slow, but another late wheel for Classico. Okay. He's basically trying the same as he did in the first game, but in the first game, the big difference was he had a loss streak. He does not have a loss streak here. And he had Priest from the beginning of the game. So, although he's trying to replicate the success he had in his first game, much harder to do this game without loss streak and without Priest early. Maybe he can still do it, but you do need some good luck now on 20s. Pretty chill. I mean, these are mostly passive ways to play in the mid game. Like, no one is doing anything crazy. Did everyone get their mangoes? Loss. Loss. So mango gamers are also very chill. I'm not sure I have, Mike. Double Venge for Classico again. He's behind on experience. This is because he got top 20 in Season 11. Season 11 was 15 seasons ago. Which are bad mangoes. At least he had a good relic. Even then, it's annoying, but at least his relic was very good. Basically, I would say the most interesting thing right now is what these four are gonna do. Because you can slow the damage you take by a fraction of a second, thus surviving a little bit longer, maybe scoring you out a better placement in the lobby if two people die at roughly the same time. So, yeah, Brang with good gold here. Very good gold. He will probably just roll hard now and find something. I think whichever of these rolls hardest now has an advantage. Is more gold, actually. Not taking such big of a risk. He has 5 tangos. He just needs to roll here. He can always just go Sexorg if he needs to. I would, however, roll... Oh my god. Arc Warden... Okay. Okay. This is like every... Why did he sell the other Arc Warden? Why did he... What are you saying to selling the Arc Warden with the Shaman... Arc Warden is not his only play, but I'm very surprised about selling Arc Warden. I imagine, like, if I would have gotten wheel here, I would have wheeled Arc Warden 100%. No, I mean, I know he wants to play like a Hunter Beast board, but I'm just surprised I would never sell Arc Warden. I love Mr. Electric Dog. Needs one more Hunter. Okay. Yeah, Leshrac with Skadi is fucking insane, Peter. Whenever someone does not put Skadi on Leshrac, I always question if they're if there's something wrong with their brain or something. Because it feels so good. Double Tide. Double Necrophos, okay. Okay. I didn't see what this Necrophos became. Yeah, but Leshrac Skadi is crazy. Mage Necrophos. I don't think Shiva does that. Monkey King cleaning up. Rang rolled all of his gold though. Gonna be a little bit hard for him. Oh my god, Zeus. I love Zeus so much. If there was one unit I just wish we had more of, it would be Zeus. Oh. 14 damage. I'm looking for the Marcies with box. Interesting. Definitely correct. Is this a level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. Orchid with the Arc Warden. Doubled Druid Tide. Ringmaster 2. Double snap and toss. This can be a really, really good board. Ivy with Forikir. Somewhat rough for Ivy here. No, I don't think he got a spawn there, did he? Looked like he didn't. Oh, I think I know why. Ivy, if you're listening in, I think maybe it does not work. No, but it should. I'm wondering if it doesn't work on the Arc Warden because he's the original Kobold. So his first spawn happens before the root. But does that make sense? It might not make sense. Maybe he got a spawn. Also only level 5 spawn. Classico struggling. This is not the sort of board you want. Bilge, 9 sins, yep. PA, yep. Just need to have this upgraded and get Battle Fury, and then yep. Dracula. Weird board here. Okay. Quap Tauren, Quap 2, that's very good. And Butcher actually playing a pretty nice game here again. Also did not like use too much of his gold. Gold Mango, strong board here. Hawks Warriors. Was that sound from the game? Yeah, like was that a sound from like and El Clasico is out as well. I have an El Clasico biting the dust. Damn. El Clasico might not make it. I think he might barely make it. I'm actually unsure. Like it could go either way here. Because he will be on 13 points. Close. Probably not. Probably won't make it. Yes, there will be one more game after this. Rang fairly strong. I'm still a little bit unsure this was the best spot to go for, but we'll see. Rang is a great player, so probably has a better idea than I do. IB with no blink, which, as you all know, I always think is a very annoying position to be in with Forikir. Orchid, Arc Warden board, Shaman board. Maybe even looking for dragons. Orchid really showing up today. Really playing well. Build just looking hard for the PA. PA will help. So much PA too. Dracula still playing like some kind of board, but also not really some kind of board. It's gonna be a little bit hard to figure out exactly how to do this. And Butcher. Looking to actually maybe go 9 warriors here. Interesting. Yeah, but might be a hard switch to make. Rank does have 3 tangos. Does have 3 tangos. And Ringmaster 2 is very good. You could also be very... But I would have been cheeky. I would have looked for like a 4-priest shaman board. Like, I think almost assuredly I would have gone 4-priest shamans with this shit. I'd be in a very good position now, I think. I think you can optimize the placement here so you eat all of the Arc Wardens, right? If you place... if you place the Broodmother here and then you corner the Arc Warden, you can make it so you eat all the both of the illusions, which would be a little bit better. And Rang does take care of this. Okay, good, very important for Rang to beat that. He does have Ringmaster, so not too surprising. Hype. Assassinate on the Alchemist. Like here, you play Monkey King, you play Trident. And IB has watched me play this build a lot, so he knows that he can go for the Broodmother trick if he needs to. And also he didn't use wheel yet, so he can either wheel this or this. Yeah, I mean, if you get Gyro Trident, good. Dracula going for this. I think Dracula theoretically could go for like a guard board. Could be really, really good here as well. Only if they take damage from Flash from Spotlight, and they will only take damage from Spotlight if they are non-permanent. It depends entirely on the opponent's board. I'm a little bit worried for Butcher if he goes 9 Warrior, mostly because there is no obviously good carry in 9 Warrior. I guess Juggernaut 3 can be your carry, which is pretty good, but it's still only pretty good. And he does have Harpy Doom, so that could be pretty cool. Wheel. No, it does no damage if you are not... If you are a permanent chess piece, you take no damage. Oh, this is an annoying shaman board. Doesn't die, does he? Oh my god, that is unfortunate. That is annoying. Yeah, that is somewhat unlucky. Also because if he survives one more round, he will be so much stronger. And this is also Corked with Trident. Like, this is also just Ringmaster 2, Trident Shadow Fiend, Arc Warden, Double Tide. Does this actually work? Can someone tell me, does he spawn double here when one of them is Druid? Does he get double tide at even? I'm unsure if he does he? It should. It shouldn't. I feel like I've seen either thing. It does, okay. Don't worry, Maestro. I will ban you. Hello, Crazy Panda. Hello, Crazy Panda. Hope you had fun in the games, and I hope to see you in one of the next weekends. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I've seen some of you before. My name is Ollie. I'm one of the organizers and hosts of this tournament. You're all very, very welcome to be here for the last finals of this game and for the next game, which will be the final game. Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed Crazy Panda's games. I always enjoy watching you play, Crazy Panda. These are some strange boards. The Sin board here, really good. This board Dracula is playing Horrid Sins, also quite good. Rang. Also a good board, but this board can struggle a lot. It's like if you're in the wrong matchup with this, you could just lose. Orchid, really strong board, gets demolished by Rang. And Butcher, I'm honestly really worried about. Mostly because you're forcing like one thing so much when you do this. If you just a bit unlucky with this, like with the 9 warrior, like if your opponent gets Havoc, it just becomes really tough. Yeah. But again, hello everyone from Crazy Panda's Raid. If any of you have any questions or anything you want to say, please feel free. Those of you who in chat, don't follow Crazy Panda. He is one of the OG auto chess streamers and someone who streams a lot. From Kazakhstan, if I remember correctly. And also just a very nice guy and good player. He used to be the one pushing the password lobbies to all of us back when that was a thing. Damn. Bill's not doing well here. Dracula is dead. I think Dracula went for the right kind of board, and also dogshit Relic on 10. Like, I hate Kireskuru on 10 in a lot of games. But this is also the sort of board that can either like really go good or really go bad. You think maybe I'm slightly worried for Butcher. The reason I'm worried for Butcher is just that this is either good enough or it's not good enough. I think there are some other DH Nokia. I was checking out, I was in Envy's chat yesterday, or I was not in his chat, I was in his channel, I was just watching his game. And Watson was in his chat. So maybe there are some current players who also care about Ultra Chess. The big one is Rang. The big issue for Rang is warriors. Always want to fly plays a lot. Interesting. Yeah, it's a dogshit relic IB. It is such a bad relic on 10. I think you played IB. I think you played well, and I think you were a little bit unlucky to lose the round you did. I think if you don't lose the round you did, I think you could have been really strong on 31. Yeah, DDC plays and Sylar also plays for some reason. I think there's a somewhat sizable amount of Chinese pro players who play the game and enjoy it. Hello, well respected. Zeus egg, interesting. I would never egg Zeus here, I think. I would probably egg Invoker. But that is a lot of damage from Rang. And Rang does lose to Bilge. Oh, he's switching to dragons here. I see. Well, dragons are very good against this, but not that good against this, and not that good against this. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I think the dragon switch here is really hard to pull off. Does have Tide. I guess if he gets Acronyms and goes for guards. No, I guess there is a way for this to work. I guess there is a way for this to work. But this could be really, really, really hard. Like, okay, X. X obviously really good. He does have Gold Mango as well and 3 tangos, so he does have some time. So Rang really needs to find a good item here. Hopefully have a camo for him, tier 5. Necrobook. Lobby 3 crashed. He's rolling for Deucer 3. I like it. In round 20. What the fuck? 29. Nice. I actually would probably have re-rolled the telescope, because if you get Havoc, it doesn't matter anyways. I think Rang wins now. I don't think anything beats this. This is incredibly strong. Ridiculously strong. Yeah, Bilge is out. So it's Corkid versus Butcher versus Rang, and I have to admit, Rang is much, much, much stronger here. I am playing in the finals, which is in 6 weeks. 5 weeks, 6 weeks. See you next week, Bilge. Bilge, you might make it to the finals. You could make it to the finals after this, honestly. You could recraft all of this for Axe. Maybe? I think Timer is in the second group, so I don't think he's quite... He might be, I'm not sure. Yeah, Rang is really strong here. Yeah, I guess Dracula's out, IB is out. Classico is out. Looks like... Hello, Mikasu. Thank you so much for the raid. So much for the raid. I'm out. That's how it is sometimes. Thank you for the games. I'm unsure about this switch for Corkid. The biggest issue I have is that I feel like he never beats Rang. But maybe he's not trying to beat Rang, maybe he's trying to beat Butcher. I don't know. Rang is just really, really, really strong here. Also has the Tidehunter on. I think Zeus should be on white. I think Dusa blinks on a white square. Am I wrong? I think Dusa blinks here or here, right? Here or here, maybe. On black, damn, what's wrong? Oh, but got the got blown to the side. Oh. Well. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, we will see how it tallies up when it all finishes. I'm not sure about the points. Refresher on Zeus or Aghanims on Tidehunter. Aghanims on Tidehunter can do it, for sure. Aghanims on Tidehunter can do it. The one that I think is in the worst spot is Butcher, because this is the issue with going 9 Warriors. 9 Warriors is really, really, really good in games where it's really good. Like, if your opponent doesn't have a counter and you get, like, Sven with insane items, it's really good. But in games where it's mostly mediocre, if your opponents know how to play around it, then you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. Right now, Butcher's synergy doesn't do anything against Drang. It literally doesn't do anything. For Core Kit, it doesn't really do a lot either. You'd probably be looking to going 4 Naga against Core Kit, though. That would be better, I think. Maybe he has a Naga in the shop here? Yes, so this is better against Core Kit for sure. Because it's 4 Naga, right? Yep. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. But this is not Core Kit. This is Mr. Rangi. Okay. Good game, but this is often the issue we see with like warrior builds. It was the exact same issues Dracula faced in the first leg of the tournament, which was last week. You just don't have a way to deal with it. Like, you can't do anything. I would roll tier 5 here. I would roll tier 5, or I would roll tier 4, or I would roll tier 3. Tier 3, 4, 5, or 4. Like, you need to reroll some items here. I would also play Naga Siren on the back line, because you can maybe sleep the Deuce as she blinks in. Like, maybe Deuce blinks in, gets stunned, and then Naga sleeps. This is too late, I think. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. You can't Giant Ring Havoc. This looked much better than it should. But this is almost good. Like, I think, honestly, if you had, like, Viper upgrade as well, like, if you maybe had Viper here, and you had Siren here, and you stole something good with the Rubik, like, you maybe Rubik here. But it's, like, incredibly hard. Like, you're probably not doing that. Bottle 3. That is a unit. Is it enough? Probably not. Nope. GG. Very, 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 very well played from Rang. 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 Good game. Fun game. Cool game to watch. If he had Ajax, maybe. Maybe. But it is hard. That is why I was sort of surprised about the Naga switch, because... Sorry, not the Naga, the Dragon switch, because... Dragons do not beat that. Dragons are very, 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 very hard to play against 4 Naga with a very, very, very good core.